Hiya, my name's David. I'm the Wandering Ponderer. I'm out on another wander today, and I've been looking through Trevor Disley's photograph book, which contains loads of old photographs of Coggeshall. Some have even been recorded by those little cameras that, you know, the guy sort of stands behind it with a cloth over his head. You know, those sort of really old, the sort of first sort of photographers' cameras, where you had to stand really still. And there's some interesting pictures, and I thought I would go around with my camera today, not just this one that you're watching me on, but I'd use this as the mobile phone one. Everybody carries some form of a camera about with them these days, or most people do. Phones that have got cameras built into them, and they are the handiest tools you could possibly hope to have. It enables you to not just take photographs of your family and friends. Excuse the zip sound as I zip myself up. But you can go out. You've not just got a means of communication. You've got a camera, and with these things you can record video. And it's with the modern phones, it's a reasonable quality. So my idea today was to go to some of the little places. There's some photographs that I've seen in my head that I'd like to compare with the old ones. But one of the things I want to do, look at this station here. This wasn't just the engine house for the fire station. On the side here, there used to be another building which was a lockup for the police. Back in the day, they used to lock people up on the side of the engine pump house for drunken, disorderly, people that have robbed and done all sorts of things. And it got me really thinking, because that doesn't exist now. That was dismantled, but there are remains. There's the cell door, which is currently in the museum, in Coggeshall Museum. So that's worth looking at when that opens. But walking around with a camera in this day and age, you can record slices of history. We're going to go to a place now that answers a question that's been in the back of my head. The Yorkshire Grey, which is on the corner just where that white van is just going past now. Little brick wall with the Robinsbridge Road sign on it. There used to be a water pump outside that building, a hand pump, because there's a spring underneath the house here that used to fill the I imagine it was a well, and it's right about here where the water leak was, underneath here. But underneath here, down here, is a well. I didn't know that, but there is. So at certain times, I would imagine a lot of water gathers. But back in the day, they used to get their water from Robins Brook, and this is before the water mains turned up. But in Robins Brook, the water got contaminated by other people's sewage. They're cesspits, and there was an outbreak of disease which people thought must have come from this well, but it wasn't. It came from milk that had been gathered in barrels that had been given a wash in the Robins Brook, so they found out. And also on the subject of water leaks, I've just been up to the hamlet, and that water leak is back again. This time they may get it resolved. There's talk of them replacing the entire stretch from the road right down to the houses. We'll see. I'll cover that when that happens. Well, that was it. Just a short little walk round, and just really do encourage you, if you are out and about and you just see something in the town, just take a few photos. Photos are very valuable when it comes to recording history. And I'll put a few pictures up there during the video, which hopefully will show you that it can be really interesting looking at a place as it was many years ago, because things change so quickly, and it's nice to have history recorded visually so that people can actually see with their own eyes an event, a moment in time. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will somewhere up here or up here, I'm not too sure where it's going to be. We'll see. Don't forget, stay safe. I'll see you in another video.